Alright, so we're gonna continue playing Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. Hopefully, it actually picks up. Because the last time we played this, it was kind of boring. And that's coming from a lot for a Nancy Drew game. There's been some games that I have DNF'd Nancy Drew wise. This one might be one of the fastest ones that I do that with, though. Alright. So, bring the music in. Let's continue the game. Right. There we go. I believe we were working on the tour spots. I know for a fact I got everything. Oh, I can right click on that thing. Salem sinkholes. That was here, I believe. Oh, I don't like this point and click style this one has going. Yeah, okay.
Oh there, watch your step. In recent years, these maws into the deep unknown have
Good evening.
There was once a vast network of tunnels.
We're playing Nancy Drew today.
By smugglers during the Prohibition era. Most would have you believe that these tunnels are now collapsing. But you have to wonder if there could be something more sinister behind these sudden maws into the underworld.
Okay, I'm officially exhausted.
I've been saying that this whole time.
Okay?
Alright. So going back to the house, I believe. This is probably the worst point and click Nancy Drew game I have had. And it's the newest one, I believe.
So, any thoughts? First album was better.
Yeah, totally. It's good.
Really? You like this?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, well, they were much better before they changed their bassist.
I meant the case. What do you think about it?
I don't like the judge.
Yeah, I kinda got that. I think the feeling's mutual.
Well, he's a jerk. Maybe he burned down the Hathorn house. What? You don't think so?
Typically in these games, it's always somebody that's right next to you that's the bad guy, but
I don't think the judge burned down the house. But losing the accused witch's evidence seems a little too convenient.
I think it's the
Exactly.
sister,
It's the absence of a case, which is why May should be considered innocent.
not
If
that
May
one.
were willing to give an alibi, we could clear this up tonight. She's not talking to
I think it's
anyone.
the one that owns
We're
the
all allowed to enjoy
museum.
some amount of privacy, but her refusal to be interviewed leads me to believe she is hiding something.
I can't believe you, Drew. I thought you were here to help. You know, not everyone can be as brilliant.
She just
and
slid right
cool
in
as
there,
you
didn't
are.
she?
I'm not cold, and I never said I was brilliant either.
You need to get May to trust you. If she trusts you, she'll open up and tell you the truth. And then you'll see. You're kind of my last hope to reach her. You're good at finding ways to get people to open up.
But she
Usually.
absolutely hates
So
us.
find a way.
I'll try.
So our new task is try talking to her again. Okay, she's in here.
Hi. Hey, what are you listening to?
You like this?
Yeah, we were listening on the way over. First album was much better. Yeah.
Why does the music sound so much louder than the actual voices?
Just, you don't look like you listen to this music.
Why does no one believe me?
Now you know how I feel.
May, know you don't know me that well, but I'm here to help you.
I didn't burn down the Hathorn house.
Okay. Why does everyone think you did?
It's called prejudice. I look different. Or something like that.
That doesn't seem like a good reason to burn down a building.
What can I say? We're stupid. Hopefully it's gone.
Did you ever visit?
That
the
screams
city?
teenager, though.
I appreciated it.
Oh, why? Because it's historically significant?
It was built by a cold, brutal man who sent a bunch of people to their death because he didn't understand them. I appreciate being reminded of what happens when greedy people stay in charge.
Did you know Frances Tuttle very well?
No. But I know her daughter Lauren has that shop, Luminous Infusions.
You ever been inside?
No, why would I go there?
I was just wondering if you knew her.
I don't. I mean, I know she used to hang with my sister back in the day. But I guess they fell out or something, that's all I know.
All this
Look, I
talking.
spoke with the judge. They don't have
It
anything
gets so
on you.
boring.
All we need is an alibi, and then they can't charge you with anything.
And they're not going to have anything on me. Because he can't prove I did it.
Then why not just give the police an alibi? That's all they need.
I just can't. It's not only about me,
Okay.
okay?
I understand. But I can't help you or anyone else if I don't know who they are. Just
Not a big fan of the music being louder than the person talking.
But I can't.
do you and the judge know each other? Have a history?
The man thinks I'm a bad influence.
Why?
Because I used to be friends with his son. His son has had an interesting life, and he thinks it's my fault. He holds a grudge against me.
Really?
Grudge.
Sounds
Don't we
surprising.
all have a
Been in this
grudge?
small town long enough, people make up their
Eventually.
minds about who you are. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. It just is.
Can
I want you to tell me about your face.
Olivia Ravencroft? Anything at all?
I can tell you she doesn't get along with my sister.
Really? Why?
I don't know. They had some falling out a while ago. You should ask her.
Do you think Olivia would have any reason to light the Hathorn house on fire?
Let me put it this way. Olivia is what we call in this town part of the witch business. Anything dramatic, spectacular, or with fire, she's usually involved.
So you think she did it?
I didn't say that. I just think it's possible that she could have.
Okay. Thanks.
La 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 la, you are boring me now.
Really cares about it.
She has a strange way of showing it sometimes.
At least she's talking to us this time, though.
Sandra and I involved.
Don't worry about her.
How come?
She takes her work really seriously.
I want puzzles. Give me puzzles.
Like way more than most normal people do for their passion projects.
This is not a very much puzzle game, and it's driving me up.
Kinda sounds like
Oh, I can click through.
Live
Okay.
your life like that. You need to enjoy it.
Yes.
Enjoy it with people you love.
I like May. I don't think she did
I
it.
know. We saw
Wha-
Tegan at the museum. Looks like she's
Why don't you ask her?
well. I thought you might have an opinion, or
I don't. Can you just leave her out of this? I don't want her being involved with my problems. I'm done talking, okay?
I am too. The music.
well, she's protecting something or someone.
Okay, yeah, Obvi. But what?
Avi.
I don't know yet.
Obvious.
I'm getting through to her though. We have to
Like,
go to the house.
totally rad, dude.
Tonight. Like, in the dark.
Yeah.
I'm
You
so
have
glad
flashlights.
nobody's in this.
You remember what I told you about that place, right?
You know what? Better idea. I'll go. You stay here and see if maybe May feels like talking to you.
Be careful out there, Drew.
There's no such thing as ghosts, Deirdre. Fine.
Of course.
Not
Hi,
ghosts.
resort.
People swear there's something in that house. Too many people believe it. to not
I'm
be
just
true.
talking to myself.
Animal or
Well, I guess
toxic
now,
waste
guess you.
dump, I don't know. Just keep your guard up, okay?
Wow.
And no, I'm just making
All right,
random
let's not
things,
hug or anything. You should
random
check in with Lauren.
accents.
She still lives up there. Take the keys for my car.
Trying to have
Way
fun.
too far of a walk all the way there. And remember, things happen after midnight in
This
Salem.
game has been so slow, so I have to entertain myself. It's about to be a DNF game. Alright. Now it's wanting me to search a house. Okay. Maybe I actually might get some puzzle games here. Worst click game ever. Okay. So this Nancy Drew game feels more like more mystery. I haven't had any puzzles in this game, which is different for Nancy Drew.
Not creepy. Not at
Are you
all.
gonna use that against me?
Frank!
Nancy, you sound excited.
Yeah, well, guess where I am right now.
I, wouldn't even begin to. Salem, Massachusetts.
Joe, how the heck
I
did
wouldn't
you
blame
know?
you. I would
He
use it
read about
against
the
me
halfway
too.
house in the globe. Suspected arson. Your name was mentioned. Not as a suspect, obviously. Tegan Perry mentioned she had hired you to investigate.
Hired? Huh. That's news to me. I came here as a favor for Deirdre.
Deirdre Shannon? Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, it's a strange case all around. So, what can I help you guys with?
Well, we're working this case, and a few legal questions have arisen.
My father would probably be more helpful than me, guys.
Yeah, well, we'd prefer to call you because of, you know, history.
My
I
brother
try to be
thinks
silly,
there are
okay?
some similarities to an
I
old
don't know about adorable.
Sure.
I'm not a
Send
child.
me your notes. I can look them over for you. Salem's pretty close to Boston. If you guys have the time, you should come up here and check it out while I'm in town.
Really? Yeah, it would be good to catch up.
I don't know, Nancy. With our special detective powers, we might be mistaken for witches. Heard they don't fare
Some
well
people
up
might call me a
Are
child,
you
though.
kidding me? They love you guys. Did you know that
I have the
Salem is
personality
only
of one
police
anyways.
with a witch as an official emblem?
I don't think that's true.
I'll bet you on it.
Okay, you're on. I'll take payment when we arrive in Salem. Maybe in a week or so.
A week?
Hopefully, I won't be here then. But if you can make it up earlier, great.
Good talking to you, Nance.
Yeah, same to you two. Bye.
Was not paying attention to that. Okay, I'm still searching a house for clues.
Creepy.
Am I going the right direction? Yeah, I do have the personality of a child, I will say. But I have to. To survive throughout my job, if I do not have the personality of a child, I will be stressed out. What was that? I heard a click. Oh yeah, you can get text message in this game. That's weird. ghost is gonna steal my soul. I don't know if I have one anymore, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sus sometimes. I think I was going the right direction and it turned me around. Oh, I found the house. It's burning down. I do believe we are still the best out there. If you have a personality that can just be silly even with the worst of times, that's probably the best thing.
Here?
Are you Lauren Holt?
You're trespassing.
Was that supposed to scare? Was that was a jump scare? It was not scary.
I'm giving you one chance to explain yourself.
Let's go ghost tour.
I was just on Olivia's tour, and it brought me here.
Olivia sent you here? She just can't resist making every tragedy into entertainment.
So you know Olivia.
I used to.
I think I chose the
Let's
best
just say we
route.
don't have much in common
Who knows?
anymore.
It sounds like you two have history.
What is it with you and the questions?
Well, actually, I'm...
Listen, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know you, and you have no good reason for being here.
Can I come in?
Well, you're not leaving, are you?
It's Nancy Drew. She will get into everything of your business.
What do you
She will
want,
never leave.
Nancy Drew?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about...
About the Hathorn house. Sit down. You drink tea?
Yes, of course. I didn't mean to lie to you, Lauren.
Yes, you did. You wanted to talk to me by any means, so here we are. So, what do you want to know?
Everything. Give me your personal life information.
Is Luminous Infusions your shop?
Yes,
What do you do there? Just curious.
it's a tea room and modern apothecary. You know, before there was a pharmacist, the town relied on an herbalist to provide medicines for headaches and sickness and energy and stuff like that.
Interesting. Did Francis Tuttle teach you this?
This
No,
game is more
I taught
talk
myself.
than anything.
Oh, cool. What can you tell me about the history of the Hathorn house?
Just
Built
driving me
by
up the wall.
Judge John Hathorn in 1695. The man flat out stole the land from the people he sentenced to death. Property has changed hands many times over the years, with Francis Tuttle being the most recent owner.
So, I saw the ghost out in the cemetery.
The scarecrow?
Yeah, I've heard there were ghosts out here, but all I saw was that.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I've seen a lot of weird things. So far, I've yet to find one without.
Well,
a
isn't
rational
that considered
explanation.
personal
Then
life
there's nothing to talk
information?
about.
She can dox
Why
herself
does
very
everyone
easy.
think there are ghosts out here?
A town
But then
this
again, if I
big
take the
is
credit
bound
cards,
to
I
have
probably
some
wouldn't be in debt
unbelievable
anymore.
stories.
So you've seen one.
You don't live here. You wouldn't
No, I'll-
understand.
So you have. I really do appreciate you talking to me.
Are you done with your questions yet?
Hmm.
Have you looked for the will?
Of course, but I can't find it. Believe me, I've tried to find it, and now the judge is giving me days to deliver or the town will take control. I don't have a copy, but I know one exists. Frances told me all the time that the Hathorn house and its grounds would be mine if something ever happened to her. She knew that I would take care of this place better than anyone else.
What happens to you?
I won't be here anymore. But I have representation, a professional lawyer. Her name's Alicia Cole. She's helping me out.
Oh, another person that I have to talk to. Great. Oh yeah, you're right. It would be a
What
hate
were you
crime.
doing 2 nights ago?
Why do you care? The house was burned a week
This
ago.
is supposed to be taking
Well,
place in, I
actually,
think,
there's something else I'm
Massachusetts?
looking into as well.
I've almost had enough of your questions.
Look, Lauren, I apologize for approaching you like I did. It was wrong, and I should have known better.
I appreciate you being straight with me. I'm sorry I've been a little angry. I've been dealing with a lot lately. I'm getting a little tired. I think we've talked enough, don't you?
Of course.
Yes.
Thanks for
I'm
your
done
time.
talking to
I
you.
appreciate
What?
it.
Oh, there's a
Whoever's
ghost.
doing this, you're not frightening me away. Not possible. That's not possible. It's not real. It's not.
Drew! What's going on? You weren't answering your phone. What's wrong?
I saw it. Or her. I guess it could have been a him too. It was too confusing to really make out.
What are you talking about?
The ghost, Deirdre. The ghost at Hathorn House. The one you were talking about. I saw it.
Wow. Never thought you'd
This
try to pull
game
a joke
sucks
like this.
with their jump
I
scares.
underestimated you. This is a really good performance. Very un-Nancy Drew-like.
It's not a joke. Deirdre, I saw her. Didn't you want me to see it? Didn't you want me to look into it?
Well, yeah, but I didn't think for a second that you would. I guess I thought you'd go up there and find smoke and mirrors or whatever it is you do. You're saying it's real?
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not used to being so freaked out.
Wait, you didn't leave my car out there, did you?
The last game I played with Nancy Drew, she said that she didn't believe in ghosts. She automatically changed her opinion with one
Get you more chowder.
hologram.
Don't think it'll help.
It makes no sense.
Okay, so let's go through it.
Find working in mystery strangely calming. Okay. I don't know how to explain it, but I saw something.
I don't know what to tell you, Drew. It's as weird as moon chunk cheese ice cream and sandals with socks. But my
She probably could run a lot
instinct is-
faster than I can, honestly.
You were related.
I am not a good runner.
Right. You're not buying Olivia's story that some coven of witches came here to unleash ghosts to take revenge by burning it down, though. Right?
Right, I think. It's unlikely anyway.
You really think what you saw was real?
It's worse than that. I think in order to know, I need to see it again, and you need to come with me tomorrow.
Okay. And then we can plan road trips to find Bigfoot and aliens and the Loch Ness Monster.
Hey, sounds fun to me. I found out something interesting from Lauren Holt. Did you know that Francis Tuttle had
So
a
many
will?
talking
Judge
points.
Danforth never mentioned that.
Because they can't find it, they assume it doesn't exist.
So if it does exist, Lauren would get the estate.
Yeah. And that lawyer, Alicia Cole, represents her.
How's that working out for her?
There doesn't seem to be much progress made.
Yeah, well, without a will, what could she really do?
It's been a long day. I think I'm just gonna call it a night.
You do look kinda... Well, maybe don't video chat with the boyfriend. At least not until you get the twigs out of your hair.
I appreciate your concern. Hey,
Pretty
What?
sure Ned is
Want the
actually
powder
cheating
now?
on her in this
The
game.
offer expired.
I was going to say, we make a pretty good team.
See? That's proof right there. You are definitely hallucinating.
There's always an explanation. Gotta remember that.
What is the town of Greenwich, New York?
Sorry?
They have a witch on their emblem.
We won!
Really?
Sending you a pic. When can we expect payment?
That's a fire department logo. I said police.
Public safety. It's all the same. A technicality.
There's something I have to get off my chest. I saw a ghost.
Sorry, what?
This case. I've never seen anything like it. It felt real. I can't explain it.
What is it? What's wrong?
Hold on. Say no more. It just so happens that ghost hunting is our specialty.
Wait, what?
We're not passing on a chance like this. Be there before you know it.
Yeah, probably.
Only if you really want to. Talk to you later. Yeah?
Good morning, sunshine.
What time is it?
It's early. Hurry up, get dressed, and meet me downstairs. I have something to cheer you up.
Sorry, I was going to say something about that, but then it had a weird jump scare. Yeah, no, I would probably be a potential target. There's a reason why I am a homebody. I don't go anywhere. Outside scares me.
There are some more things I'd like to look into before I'm done.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, not good, not good, not good!
Did they burn the house down?
What are you guys doing in here?
They're trying their best to unimpress me. Mission accomplished.
Nancy! Hi! Joe was just, making an effort.
Oh, that's what that
I think this is the first time I've seen the Hardy
Tried
Boys
showing him the
in a
ropes,
Nancy
but he
Drew
wants to
game.
prove he can do it without my help.
Tegan set out the ingredients for Johnny cakes before she had to run, but I gotta admit, it's been a while since I last whipped something up. Successfully.
Oh, I love Johnny Cakes. I can help.
Of course you can. All right, Hardy, step down before we have another fire on our hands.
Let me guess, it's gonna make me cook. Yep.
Huh. All right, let's see. Step 1. 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup of sugar. 2 tablespoons of sugar. This can't be right.
I told you I couldn't keep up with her, so I improvised. I'm 100% certain about the amounts, though.
Let's approach this sensibly. What do we need?
Definitely not a cup of salt. Alright. So, cup of... That's salt, sugar, flour, cornmeal.
Flour. Flour. 1 cup of flour.
We're getting there.
Then a cup of sugar, probably. Salt, sugar.
Sugar. 1 cup of sugar.
That's what I tried too. Uh-oh.
I don't even see baking powder. Oh, there's baking powder. Okay. One tablespoon baking.
1 spoon of baking powder.
We're getting there.
Teaspoon
1
of salt.
teaspoon of salt.
Looks right to me.
1 spoon cornmeal.
I want to say I trust your judgment, but this has me a bit worried.
I think it
1
was...
spoon cornmeal.
That's what I tried too. Uh-oh.
This doesn't look right. Let's scrub this out and try again.
Hey, no one's talking about kidnapping here.
1 cup of flour.
We're getting there.
Cornmeal. 1 cup corn.
I think you've got it.
1 spoon sugar.
Looks right to me.
1 sugar.
We're getting there.
1 teaspoon of Salt.
I think you've got it.
1 spoon of baking.
Looks right to me.
Alright.
That looks great. Let's tackle the next step.
All right. Second step. We have to fill the bowl until the weight is just right.
Quick heads up. This is about where things started to go south last time.
Hey!
Let's just trust that Nancy knows what she's doing.
But yeah, I could be a potential for robbery and kidnapping, but I think people would just not want me. Scrumble. I messed up. I wasn't paying attention. 8 ounce, 0.5 butter. Oh, it says I don't know how many eggs. Okay. Point 2 of vanilla. So dash of nutmeg.
This doesn't look right. Let's scrub this out and try again.
How? How? 8 ounce, 5 ounce, and 2. 8 ounce, 0.5, 2, dash of nutmeg, maybe 2 eggs?
That looks great.
Okay,
Let's
2
tackle the
eggs.
next step. Finally, my favorite part.
I thought your favorite part was eating.
My next favorite part.
Dear goodness.
What would I brag about,
Joe,
though?
Could you help me
That
pour
I'm
while I
weak?
flip?
Sure thing.
And slow? Oh, it's not bubbling. They're supposed to bubble.
Is all this smoke coming from the pancakes?
Relax. There's no need to rush. Relax. There's no need to rush.
This is going great. I think.
Relax. There's no need to rush.
I'm burning the pancakes.
Here comes some more. This is going great. I think. These look just a tad burned. We did great, but should probably do a few more.
Relax. There's no need to rush.
This is going great. I think.
Is all this smoke coming from the pancakes?
Relax. There's no need to rush.
Here comes some more. This is going great. I think.
I've already burnt pancakes again. This is a lot.
Is all this smoke coming from the pancakes?
All done. They look super tasty. Let's eat. All done. They look super tasty. Let's eat.
Oh no, Goat might think the house is quiet. Actually, he would come back
Smell delicious.
just for the
Great
kids,
job,
not to
Nancy.
drive him nuts.
These look amazing.
Okay. Hardy brothers, Frank and Joe.
We're very interested in your case.
Uh-huh.
They're good friends of mine. They're going to help us with the investigation. The more people we have working on this, the better chance we have of solving the case.
Cool.
Joe, you need to learn how to cook. Maybe let Frank teach you. Otherwise, how are you going to impress anyone?
Solving crimes impresses people.
So does committing them. What? It's true. Not saying I'm impressed by that. Just stating a fact. I prefer someone who possesses a deep intellectual appreciation and table manners.
You want to be impressed? We should finally show her our business plan for our new business. What? It's very businessy.
What? What is it?
Well, Joe and I have been talking recently about making things a bit more official. Since we're always called to solve crimes, we thought that maybe we should start getting paid for it.
We're starting our very own detective agency. License, insurance, the whole
Why
thing.
aren't they getting
And
paid for the crimes that they
And
solve?
we want to know if you'd be interested in being a
That's
partner.
like free labor.
Partner?
Hey, table that. All right, Drew. Why not update everyone on where we're at?
So, I guess you're wondering about the thing I mentioned.
Yes, sounds super exciting.
I already told them about the whole sighting.
Yeah, I can't explain it. Yet.
Even with the most modern scientific techniques available, there are many phenomena that we still cannot explain. I believe what you saw was real.
What?
What?
Sure, some sort of combination of gaseous blow-off and light refraction.
No, supernatural. A ghost, a real ghost, with thoughts and memory and agency.
I'm not so sure.
I just built some new equipment that I'd love to try out.
I'm sure it's nothing, but we'll go to the cemetery today and investigate anyway. Maybe we can add ghost hunting to our detective services. Kidding.
One thing I'd like to do today is check the town archives.
If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to handle this. You were gonna look into the history of ownership of the Hathorn House, right?
Yeah, sure. We can go together.
No. It's better if I handle this solo. I'm a whiz with microfiche. Don't ask me why.
Sounds like a story.
And I'm not going to tell it to you. Okay?
So, Nancy, what do you think we should focus on for the investigation?
The arson that happened last week.
And we haven't had the chance to collect any alibis yet.
We need to ask everyone we've met where they were on the night of the arson. Corroborating their answers with whomever they were with will help bring into focus who is and isn't a suspect.
Can we stop talking
Judge
now?
Danforth
This is
mentioned
boring.
the victim of burglary.
What was stolen?
We don't know.
The judge was working with Tegan on developing a case for the Accused Witches organization.
The what?
The descendants of the accused witches of the 1692 Salem witch trials.
Ow, I
They're
just
staking
stabbed
a
myself
claim
in
to
the head with the
Hathorn
pencil.
estate due to unjust dispossession and execution of their ancestors. It's one of the reasons I searched for the Book of Apologies in Austria, as it contains a record of wronged families. But someone swiped it right under my nose. And around the time of the arson, there was a burglary at the judge's office.
Too coincidental not to be connected.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'd like to review the crime scene at the courthouse for any clues.
The judge might not let you do that. He didn't sound very forthcoming.
True. But maybe my father can convince him. They're old friends. I can give him a call.
All right. What else?
So what you're saying is I have to call the dad and talk to him some more. This game is all talk.
Theft of what?
There's nothing.
The Book of Apologies. My dad
Probably
asked
the
me to
most
retrieve
boring
it from
Nancy Drew
Mozart's
game I've
castle in
had.
Austria, as a favor for Judge Danforth, who works here in Salem. It details all the victims of the witch trials, some of which are still unknown to this day.
However, this book was stolen as well, 3 days ago, when Nancy was there.
Why was this book all the way in Austria?
Great question.
The resident historian told me the judge who wrote the book willed all his belongings to be preserved by whichever museum would have them at the time. That must be how it ended up in an Austrian castle, for safekeeping.
Well, that certainly didn't stop the thief, whoever it is.
I can ask around about alibis during this time period as well. See if anyone in town can't be accounted for. Might point us in the right direction.
I have something to add. Whoever is responsible for this crime is going to great lengths to cover it up. We don't know if these people are dangerous. Remember that. And be careful.
So, call. I think. It said call her dad.
Hey, you reached Carson Drew's home number. For business inquiries, please call my office and I'll get back to you. Anyone else is welcome to leave a message after the beep.
Well, her dad didn't pick up, so... Alright. So go into the courthouse. At least it's something that I can actually do. I'll be right back. It was not an eternity. Right.
Mr. Hi, Miss Cole.
Alicia, please.
Oh, same. Nancy.
Great.
The music got very loud, though.
Any more paper clips, staplers, or perhaps a hammer drill?
I think I said this the last time I ended up in this court place.
Haha, nice.
You have a hammer drill in here.
In my closet. I'm a bit of a home improvement junkie. You have to be when you live in a house built in the 1800s.
Well, thanks, but I don't need any of those things. I do have some questions, though. You mind if I take 5 minutes of your time?
Please. I don't mind.
I'm sure
And
you've
we
heard about
talk.
the burglary in the court's evidence room.
There's so much to talk
Yes,
about.
Unbelievable. You know, I've started asking myself, what is happening to this town? It used to be such a safe place. And now we have arson and break-ins. I'm worried there's a pattern of escalation here. I mean, is this the kind of place I want to raise children in?
Oh, you're trying to start a family.
I mean, yes. But with the amount that I work, when is there any time? I barely have enough time to do my hair in the morning. let alone go on a date after work. And to be honest, the type of people living in a place like Salem is, well, not really what I'm into. How about you?
I have a boyfriend.
Really? He doesn't accompany you on your investigative trips?
Well, he's in college right now.
I still don't think May's the person that's doing all this.
You been dating long?
Yeah, a couple of years.
Okay.
No one said it was easy, but we figure out how to make it work.
All I'll say is, most men don't understand what we go through. We have to fight to get a seat at their table, and then they want us to go home and be family makers. Some unsolicited advice from one working woman to another? Don't let his plans get in the way of yours.
Of course, they don't.
Oh, there's so much to talk about with her. I'm just gonna go back.
See you later.
She went very political there. That's... I actually think I have to talk to her about the arson thing.
Whoa, what? We don't knock anymore?
No.
Left your door open.
Actually, that was Damien Faulkner. He's my intern.
You have an intern. I haven't seen him.
He's around. Someone has to make the coffee here. I'm swamped most days, and I could barely trust Judge Danforth with a flashlight.
Oh, I mean, he's not that inept.
You're right. That was mean. Anyway, what can I help you with?
Doing some follow-ups with the arson. Where were you that night?
Are you asking for my alibi?
Well, yes, if you don't mind.
I was at a charity fundraiser, saving the piping plovers. Anyone in this town that works in an official capacity can vouch for me. Are you interviewing any of them?
I don't think I'll need to.
I'm a little bit surprised you'd even ask.
Just being thorough.
I can respect that.
Maybe the evidence room.
Access to the evidence room.
As far as I know, just myself and the judge.
That's interesting.
Look, I don't like saying this, but the judge occasionally leaves the evidence room unlocked. The man even locked himself in his own office, for pity's sake. Not that it matters. I was told the burglar came from the outside.
So it's safe to say you weren't here during the theft?
Are you liking me for this crime, Nancy?
No, I don't like anyone for this crime. Or any other crime for that matter. Just doing my research.
I was not here. I was running
I mean,
errands
somebody
around
did the
town.
crime.
Busy, busy, busy.
Do you happen to have the code for the evidence room door?
Nope, sorry. He hasn't given that to me yet. And knowing him, he's probably already lost it.
Alright.
Would you mind telling me what you were doing 3 days ago?
3 days ago. All day, or...
Well, any info would be helpful.
Actually, why are you interested in this?
I was in Austria 3 days ago and witnessed a theft of a historical artifact there that, surprisingly, I believe is connected to this theft.
I see. I was talking to your father about that case.
Really?
Yeah. We chat sometimes. About work. Mostly.
Okay.
Ask him.
Sure.
You're a regular sleuth, aren't you? Picking up other cases now?
Not exactly.
Is she
It's kind of
dating
related to
Nancy's
what
dad?
Yeah, let's see. I was home watching Jason cut the stump out of my front yard.
You hired Jason Danforth for that?
He's cheap, and he can't say no because he needs the money. Plus, I kind of like watching him suffer a little.
I wouldn't know why.
You know, I could use someone like you. A lawyer is always in need of a good private investigator. If your father would be okay with you working for someone else.
Alicia, I'm my own woman. I work for myself. But you've been very helpful, and I really appreciate it.
Good. Well, when you solve this case, let's talk.
Alright.
See you later.
I'm done talking to her. This music's getting
No,
annoying.
not today. I can't. There's too much to do.
Come on, take a break. You need it.
Jason, I have had these protesters outside my window nonstop for days. I must deal with this situation. The longer it goes on, the worse it looks.
Yeah. But I'm buying lunch.
You're buying? Really? With what?
You gotta get over this, Dad. It's not good for you. It's not healthy.
What are you talking about?
I honestly thought that was a Hardy Boy,
I
not
don't resent you, Jason.
Jason.
Miss Drew, please, come in. We'll talk later, okay?
Oh, you have time for her, but not for me.
Please, Jason.
Hi, Jason Danforth.
Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew. You're visiting Salem, yeah? What do you think? Kind of a boring town beneath all the legends.
Jason, come on. We have a meeting.
Everybody likes to talk in this
Seems like
town.
There's a lot going on here.
Well, whenever you're up for some real excitement, look me up.
I'm sorry. He's still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life.
Didn't want to follow in his father's footsteps.
Oh, he tried. Didn't have the dedication to follow through with the schooling. Anyway, let's get started.
As you know, I want to investigate the crime scene. Could you give me the code for the keypad?
Information isn't usually available to the public. I'm afraid I can't just take your word for it. I'll have it taken care of.
He has probably left it open. Let's go see.
I need to get Judge Danforth's permission before I investigate the burglary.
Alright. Then I'm leaving this place. If this point and click thing will work. There.
What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want?
Oh, the witch lady's not there today. Wonder where she's at. The text messages in this phone are so slow too. I'm just leaving. Alright.
Nancy, hey, how's the investigation going?
Pretty well. You
Pretty
know,
sure this is probably the
it'd
person
really help
that's
if I
been
could get May to talk to me.
causing
She
arson
hasn't
and
given
all
her
that.
alibi yet.
No, and everyone seems to have one, except her.
Everyone? Is it possible that it could be someone from outside of town? A visitor or something?
Absolutely. But statistically speaking, crime is rarely a random occurrence.
It's a mystery to me. You have anything you wanted to talk about?
When does Nancy
What's
not
the
talk to
history
people?
behind the Hathorn estate?
Right. Well, Judge John Hathorn was born and raised in Salem. His father was a decorated military man who had many real estate holdings throughout New England. And when Judge Hathorn became a justice, he tried to expand those holdings. Much of the land that the Hathorn estate was built on was actually seized property from accused witches.
So awful. I think the land stealing part was even mentioned in Olivia's tour.
Didn't expect her to actually care about the history. At the time, no one made the connection, not even in court documents. But it happened.
Yeah, where were you the night of the fire?
I was at my boyfriend's watching a movie. Here, this is his number. You can ask him.
Have you been dating Damien for a long time?
Yeah, a couple years, I think. I like him. I mean, I really do. He listens to me. Yeah, he's great.
Was he with you the whole night?
I mean, most of the night. I don't think he's capable of arson, if that's what you're suggesting.
You trust him?
Absolutely, 100%. Go ahead, call him. You'll see.
I am about to have to go so that I can go cook dinner. So we'll talk to her, and then... Actually...
Talk to you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go cook dinner. I just realized the time. I think this game is probably gonna be put on that DNF list. It's just so slow. There's so much talking. I did maybe one thing. Yeah, it was one thing. I flipped pancakes. Other than that, it was all talking. So yeah, this is gonna be on the DNF. Did not finish game. Which is sad because it's the newest game for Nancy Drew. It's probably one of the worst one I've played other than Ghost Dogs. I think Ghost Dogs was actually better than this. But on that note, I guess tomorrow is Friday. I might stream then. Fridays are one of those days of just depends on how the day goes. And then I will definitely be live at 9 p.m. playing Star Wars Legos with Sleeping Goat on Saturday. Until then, you can find me on X. You can find me on TikTok. I think that's it. YouTube and Twitch. But